Hello, everyone. I welcome you again on my another session of informal conversations with Naya Mufti Suhail. Today, we have a new talent with us. That's Laraib Zakir. She has done her O levels and A levels from Beacon House school system, and she has been into writing for so many years. And she has proved this by writing her own book. Seriously, she has written her own book, and today she's going to discuss a lot about her book. And I believe you are going to support her and show love to her, and also buying her book, right? Okay, so let's go to our session and let's start our this wonderful and interesting session of the book. And the name of her book is Chaos in Utter Silence. Very interesting name indeed. So let's start our session with Laraib Zakir. Hello, Laraib.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum assalam. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine too. First of all, I would like to tell those who don't know that Ma'am Nayab taught me in first semester, and it has been 3 good years since we talked. So it feels really nice to be back again with you.
Same here, Laraib. Laraib, I'm really proud. ठीक है, जब मैंने सुना कि आपने अपनी बुक लिखी है, this is a big thing. क्योंकि यहाँ पे लोगों को एक पेज लिखने में इतना टाइम लग जाता है, जहाँ पे आपने अपनी पूरी बुक लिखी है और उसका टाइटल is really interesting, chaos in
Thank you. This means
utter silence, something very deep, I believe. तो आज आप हमें बताएंगी कि इसमें क्या आपने इसका मेन आइडिया क्या था, इसका थीम क्या है और आपको किसने मोटिवेट किया, व्हाट वाज द मोटिवेशन बिहाइंड योर दिस बुक, राइट? तो आज हम इसको डिस्कस करेंगे. सबसे पहले अगर आप थोड़ा सा अपना इंट्रोडक्शन करवा दें, क्या कर रही हैं आप आजकल और
Currently, I'm in the last year of my BBA and I'm majoring in marketing. So it's my second last semester and I have been into writing since long. So I thought I used to have thoughts scattered here and there, and I had my writing scattered here and there. So I thought, why shouldn't I compile them? So that is why the idea came that there was a theme connected to whatever I wrote, and it's not that you have to just think one thing when you read my writing. It could have different connotations. So it was mainly about anxiety, about feeling uncertain about certain things, but then there were little moments of happiness as well, such as you could find them in a cup of coffee, in a cup of tea, in the weather that you like. So it's an amalgamation of different themes, however they are all interconnected. At one place, it will show you that there is so much chaos while a person is sitting still. You don't know what's going inside that person's mind, but there's something that's going inside, and sometimes people don't have words to explain that. So that's the theme, that's something behind it.
Interesting. So Lara, what motivated you?
What motivated me was, yes, I saw a few people, a few Pakistani writers becoming authors. They're very few, but they had to work really hard to come up at that stage at such an age. So I thought that if I have this, I can do this, then I should start from this very age. And since I have been writing for Us magazine, The News International, since 2017. So the published work includes creative articles, poetry, and short stories. So I thought I was getting a very nice feedback there. In the editorial, people used to say that they would like to see my piece in the next issue. So that motivated me that yes, people are reading me, they are interested. And few times people message me that what I have written is something they have felt before and they could not give words to that feeling. So it motivated me that somehow my words are connected to people, they can relate to what I write.
Right. अच्छा, तो लारैब आपने बताया कि जो आपकी बुक है, that is what's going on in one's mind, ये कोई कितना डिप्रेस्ड है, कोई कितना टेंस्ड है, yet वो चुप है, वो नहीं बता रहा. This is what you are saying.
Yes, that's entirely chaos in utter silence.
Utter silence, right. So क्या है, इसके आपने प्लॉट्स कैसे डेवलप किए हुए हैं, थोड़ा सा आप डिस्कस करेंगी इसकी स्टोरी कि प्लॉटिंग किस तरह से आपने इसको डेवलप किया है?
So it doesn't have a storyline. At times there are themes connected. For example, one piece I have written that there's a problem in sleeping, and the next piece says, "But you need sleep." They are long prose pieces, but however they are connected. That at one time you're feeling one thing, at another you're feeling another thing. So what happens is that my pieces are scattered. They are connected. However, they are disconnected. It's upon the reader if they could feel the connection, if they could
Great.
make a storyline out of it. However, some of them are standalone pieces. You would be taken into an entirely different place when you read one piece, when you read another piece. And some pieces have parts 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 3 by 3. So it progresses and then it finishes and the next one starts. So that's how it goes on. The first portion is prose and the next is poetry, and poetry is more than prose in my first book.
Okay, so it is solely your own work, or somebody helped you in that as well?
This is solely my own work, solely
Awesome.
my own thoughts put on the paper, and
Great.
I just got it proofread and edited as in a manuscript. It needs to be. I did a bit of formatting by myself, but I just sent it for proofreading so that yeah, it would just go on smoothly.
Right, great. So, Lara, what were the challenges that you faced while you
The
were writing? Because
challenges.
as you told me that you are a BBA student and you are in your
Mm,
final year, so definitely there would be a lot of assignments. Final years definitely demands a lot of
mhm.
projects as well, final year project. So how did you manage time and what were the challenges that you faced?
Number one challenge when writing a book is that the reduced readership culture in Pakistan. You
Hmm.
need to motivate, encourage people to read somehow. But I've been writing since long and I have created an audience. I have an audience base, so it's easy for me to reach out to people. However, yes, there were lots of projects and lots of assignments, and you know what? Actually it takes a toll on your mental health as well. It stresses you out. However, I just stick to consistency when coming to it. Used to write 3 to 4 sentences a day, and
So,
used to just and the pieces I've already written, I used to edit those. And then one day I started compiling that, and the compilation itself took a month, where I had to see where one piece has to be placed and what sentences are to be added, or how I can tweak it into something, uh, feel it would give a better feeling to the reader when he reads it. So it was a long and stressful a journey, but yes, I wanted to walk through this path.
okay, so how long did it take you? कितने टाइम में आपने इसको लिखा भी और कंपाइल किया?
It amounts to 5 to 6 months. However, I've been writing since long. इसमें कुछ ऐसे pieces भी हैं जो मैंने 2 साल पहले लिखे थे, and I improved
Right,
on them. It's like
right,
nobody have read them already, but I had them somewhere, and I said, why should I let them go wasted?
great.
So I took them out. I edited those, added a few lines, and I put them there as well.
Okay, great. So Lara, now मैं ये चाहती हूँ कि आप लोगों को बताएं कि why should they be reading your book? किस
Hmm.
तरह से वो आपकी स्टोरी, अगर आपकी जो भी पीसेस हैं जिनको आपने एक डीप स्टोरी की शेप में, एक डीप इमोशनल पीसेस है जो कि आपने अपने बुक पे कंपोज किए हैं बाय जॉइनिंग डिफरेंट पीसेस टुगेदर, सो आप ऑडियंस को बताएं कि क्यों उनको आपकी बुक को पढ़ना चाहिए और किस तरह से आपकी बुक जो है वो उनके जो एक उनका मेंटल केओस है, जो उनके इमोशनल डिस्ट्रेस सिचुएशंस हैं, उसके साथ वो डील कर सकते हैं अगर वो आपकी बुक को रीड करें, उसके साथ कनेक्ट करें। सो आप अपने बुक के वो जो एक इम्पॉर्टेंट चैप्टर्स है, वो जो एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट्स हैं, आप काइंडली उनको डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन करें ऑडियंस को, ताकि वो ये समझ
Sure.
सके कि आपकी बुक की क्या सिग्निफिकेंस है उनके लिए।
Sure. All right. So let's start with this. We have certain words which we don't even utter. There are certain things we don't tell to anyone because it feels like they are worthless, because we feel something holding us back. That something really heavy is holding us back from saying those. So it does have those things, and one thing that people should read is that it has vivid imagery. आप कुछ पढ़ रहे हैं and आपको वो नजर भी आएगा पढ़ते हुए, वो भी आपकी अपनी हिसाब से। आपको जरूरी नहीं है वही सोचें जो मैंने लिखा हुआ है, आप उसको अपने तरीके से पढ़ सकते हैं, उसको अपने तरीके से सोच सकते हैं। एक बात ये है। दूसरी ये है कि अगर आप मेरी बुक पढ़ेंगे या कोई भी पाकिस्तानी ऑथर की बुक पढ़ते हैं तो इट इसको वो समझते हैं कि वो इनकरेज हो रहे हैं आपके इस एक्ट से। और वैसे भी ये एक अच्छी चीज है। यू शुड बी रीडिंग इन योर फ्री टाइम। इट्स अ हेल्दी हॉबी। तो इसको आप अपने फ्री टाइम में करें, थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स करने के लिए, जैसे मूवीज देखते हैं। तो रीडिंग भी एक बहुत अच्छी चीज है। इट हैपन्स इन अदर कंट्रीज, तो यहाँ पाकिस्तान में भी ऐसा होना चाहिए। तो इट्स अपने जो है, यू हैव योर किड्स, सो यू कैन इंड्यूस दिस हैबिट इन देम। आप उनको भी कहें
आप
कि
मुझे बताएं आपकी बुक पे क्या है? What's inside your book? Right? Audience needs to know okay, what is inside your book, right? So what interesting you have about your book? Tell us.
इंटरेस्टिंग बात ये है इसके अंदर कि इसके अंदर आप समझ लें कि स्कैटर्ड या फ्रेगमेंटेड बिखरे हुए पीसेस हैं। जस्ट लाइक द टाइटल, जैसे उसका टाइटल है, उसी तरह आपको अंदर चीजें मिलेंगी और आप उससे रिलेट कर सकेंगे। कोई एक बंदा नहीं रिलेट कर सकता, हो सकता है आप एक पीस से रिलेट करें और उसके बाद दूसरे पीस से भी रिलेट कर जाएं एट अनदर पॉइंट इन टाइम इन लाइफ। तो इस तरह से है दैट दिस इज व्हाट आप जो फील कर रहे हैं ये उसके बारे में है, जो आपके अंदर, आप उर्दू में कह लें कश्मकश है, परेशानी है, कभी हैरानी है, कुछ भी है, तो उसको ये एक्सप्लेन करती है। और इसके अंदर वैरायटी है। कुछ पीसेस थोड़े से लेंथी हैं, कुछ शॉर्ट हैं। जो पोइट्री है कुछ लेंथी है, कुछ शॉर्ट है, और फिर फ्री वर्स भी है। कुछ ऐसे वन लाइनर्स हैं कि अगर 8 बंदे पढ़ेंगे उसको तो वो 8 उसका अलग मतलब निकाल सकते हैं। दे विल थिंक डिफरेंटली फॉर दैट वन सेंटेंस। दैट वन सेंटेंस वुड हिट देम डिफरेंटली, क्योंकि कुछ लोगों ने वो चीज पढ़ी है अभी, कुछ लोगों ने बिकॉज इट्स अवेलेबल ऑन अमेजन, तो कुछ लोगों ने बाहर पढ़ा है। एंड वो सिर्फ मेरे अगर कोई 2 लफ्ज भी पकड़ लेते हैं ना, वो कहते हैं आई कैन डीपली रिलेट विद इट, मैं इसको समझ सकता हूँ, वो अपने हिसाब से उसको समझ रहे हैं। तो वो
जी लारैब, तो अब मैं ये चाहूंगी कि आप अपनी बुक में से हमें कोई से 2 सेंटेंसेस, 3 सेंटेंसेस हमारे साथ शेयर करें और हमें बताएं कि उसके क्या मीनिंग है।
Okay, I will. I'm reading a prose piece which is titled as Art. Now, art is different from people, so I'll read just 3 to 4 lines and you would see how different meaning it would give you. It says, and maybe that's how art is like. You slit golden skies and it rains crimson, dark and profound. Moon dust and stardust collide to glitter their way down to your throat, dissolving in an eternity. तो अब ये मैंने 2-3 लाइंस बोली हैं। अब इससे आपके दिमाग में एक पिक्चर तो आती होगी ना कि क्या हो रहा है, किस तरह का है। इट इज आर्ट बट इट इज chaotic। अब ये इट प्रोग्रेसेस फर्दर, तो इसके अंदर देयर आर मोमेंट्स ऑफ पीस एज वेल। ये नहीं है कि सारा मैंने परेशानी ही डाल दी है, बट दिस इज हाउ इट प्रोग्रेसेस। इफ यू वुड वांट मैं एक और पीस भी पढ़ सकती हूँ।
Sure.
It's too early to leave, and it's actually about winter, so it complements the weather we have when winter would be leaving. It says, tonight I feel as if winter is leaving. I ask if it's too early, and it whispers with such tranquility that melancholy settles all over me. And then it says, with it, it will take away the stench of cold that the wind carries. It will take away the rustling of the few leaves left on the trees. It will take away the flickering lamppost covered in dew. And it's continued. So that's how it progresses.
Beautiful, beautiful. Mashallah, this is amazing, right?
So I'd like to add that just like this, there are pieces scattered and fragmented, and they could feel connected or disconnected as per what the reader reads, what he sees, he or she sees through it.
Beautiful. Thank you, Laraib. So everybody, आपने देखा, this is a new talent that we have in Pakistan. Laraib Zakir, इन्होंने अपनी इतनी खूबसूरत एक poem, एक book लिखी है जो कि Amazon पे available है। और लारैब कब Amazon पे ये publish हुई है आपकी book?
Amazon पे it published in November 2020, the second week of November, and I've got a few copies from there as well. They'll be reaching me in 2 to 3 days. However, for the audience here, I've also got them printed in Pakistan, so I would be opening up for orders soon.
Great, great. So ऑडियंस पाकिस्तान में भी अवेलेबल है और जो बाकी व्यूअर्स हैं मेरे सऊदीया के, कतर के, यूएस, यूके, अमेज़न पे लारैब ज़ाकिर की बुक अवेलेबल है और उसका नाम है Chaos in Utter
Yes,
Silence,
utter
right?
silence.
So show your support, show your love to Laraib Zakir. इनकी बुक को buy her book, read her book, and please share your valuable feedback. Right? She needs your support. She deserves your support, and I believe you are going to show your lot of love to Laraib Zakir. Right? So Laraib Zakir,
And
any last words to our audience?
yes, if for I'll be highly grateful if you would get my book and read it and leave some feedback, a few lines, and that would mean a lot to me. Thank you.
Course, of course. Thank you, Lare, for giving us your time. And
Thank
we
you.
will be having more sessions with you soon and discussing
Inshallah.
your
Soon.
more upcoming books. I believe you are a rising
Yes.
star of Pakistan now, and you would be writing more books, definitely.
Yes, I
And making us
certainly will.
proud. Yes. So,
Yes.
and congratulations for this success,
And
Lara.
thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank
Lara.
you.
Take care.
Take care. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Take care. Best of
Allah
luck.
Hafiz. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, so if you want to buy a book, so I'm also giving a link of her book in description, right? So if you want to buy that, so just you click on the link and buy it, right? Okay, take care. Bye, everyone.